Roblox Doors, the newest and most popular horror game in the platform at the moment. Lots of YouTubers are making content out of this game, and can you blame them? Not really. This game is an absolute gem in Roblox. If you tried it before, beat the game, having trouble with it, or you're just here out of curiosity to see how the game works, you've come to the right video. In this video, I will be showing you and explaining to you how each one of these monsters work and the strategies you can use to help you out throughout this spooky adventure and make it to the door 100. Some things might be a little different when playing this game on multiplayer. It can either make it easier or harder depending on your teammate. But for the sake of this video, I'll mainly explain on how to beat the game from a solo perspective. So you start your adventure on your way from room 1 to 100, that's your goal. Once you start playing, there's nothing to worry about on monsters till you reach door 6. From there and on, be careful and pay attention to your surroundings. The first monster you're most likely to encounter is called Rush. When you open a door and head to a new room, sometimes you may see lights flicker. That's a warning you need to pay attention to. When you see this happen, stop and listen. If you hear a menacing static sound closing in, you need to hide quick. You can hide inside lockers or hide under beds to dodge him. However, there are other creative ways of dodging him as well without using any of those, but it depends on the room layout. Some rooms may have upstairs or downstairs sections where Rush won't go through. Those are blind spots where you'll be completely safe. Same for the vents. If you're hiding inside of them, they can also save you from his attack. If you have nothing to work with, try going ahead or going backwards to reach the closest closet. If you have nothing to work with, try to stay away as much as you can from his path and just hope for the best. Moving on, you'll encounter very dark rooms from time to time, and you'll find these a lot. They can be tricky sometimes. You may stumble across a locked door where you'll have to look for a key in order to proceed. Just to let you guys know, the keys have a little sparkle sound whenever you're close to them. So if you're checking drawers or you're walking nearby and you hear a little sparkle sound, that just means that the key is close by. But we're not gonna really talk about dark rooms and how to find keys. The main problem with dark rooms is SCREECH. It's a monster that will sneak up on you and attack. To stop his attacks, you need to look at him. If you hear or feel suspicious of him lurking around, take a look around you. Look up, look down, or a whole 360. Using a light source will decrease the chance of SCREECH actually appearing, but either way, keep an eye out, because he can still go after you even if you have a light source. Once you get out of a dark room, it doesn't hurt to look around just in case he's still with you. After a couple of rooms ahead, lights will flicker once again, but it won't be Rush this time. You'll start seeing eyes coming out of the walls. It should be safe, but keep an eye out for Rush just in case. After you proceed a couple of rooms, you'll see this long hallway. This is the place where Seek will show up. A cutscene will play and he'll start chasing you. Follow the blue lights that you see throughout the chase. They'll guide you and show you where to go. There will be these rooms with multiple doors and only one of them will open. The one with the blue light is the door you're looking for. When you see these rooms, look on both sides, left to right, and see if you can spot any door with a blue light. If that's not the case, then the door you're looking for is straight ahead in the middle. You'll need to do these choices quickly, since you don't want Seek to catch you. A single mistake can be the end of this chase. Near the end, make sure to dodge the fire since it does a good amount of damage. However, stay away from the hands at all costs. If one of them catches you, it's an instant kill and there's no escape from it. Once you reach the final door and hear a little melody, you should be good. Another monster you need to be careful with is Eyes. It has a giant purple light around it, and it makes a very loud sound. If by any chance you see it or know it's there, do not look at it. Turn around as quick as you can and avoid looking at them. It'll drain your health very quick, and it can also be unexpected. So depending on your health, stay on your toes and be very careful while opening each door. There's also a monster that has a chance that will teleport you into a very long hallway. It's a ghost called HALT. He'll be chasing you through this hallway. You need to run forward and pay attention to your screen. As soon as it glitches, you need to either turn around and run or walk backwards. Every time you hear the glitch sound, you need to change either if you go forward or backwards. Every time your screen glitches, HALT is teleporting in front or behind you. He does take a lot of damage from you, and he only needs 2 hits from a player with full health to take them down. Once you reach the door, you shall be fine. Room 50 will have a unique room. Here you'll meet the figure, a weird looking thing, it cannot see you and can only listen for your movement. Meaning, if you crouch the whole time, he shouldn't know where you are. But even then, try keeping your distance. You need to solve a puzzle to proceed to the next room. You need to find a couple of books that have shapes and numbers in them. These will help you figure out an order of these numbers that you have to input on a lock from a door. If you think you're in danger, head into a closet. You'll have to do a small minigame where you click on buttons at a specific time to keep yourself calm when Figure is checking on your hiding spot. There's also a paper you need to collect that will show you how to solve this puzzle with the books you already collected. Once you have all the books you can find downstairs, head upstairs. You might find a couple of other books laying around. Just like keys, the books also have a little sparkle sound, so you'll hear them whenever you're near them. If the figure is coming upstairs, you can hide in a closet that can be found up there, or hide next to a door. There's only one safe spot in a corner on the sides of the door. You can stay there for as long as you want. Once you have the code figured out, just type it in the lock and boom, you shall be able to proceed to the next room. However, if you're playing with a friend, make sure to wait up for them, because as soon as you open that door, Figure will start rushing everyone in the room. Even if they're crouching, Figure will go after them. So regroup upstairs, wait for everyone, and go through the door together. And the last monster, Ambush. The only monster that will stop my heart when I hear he's about to attack.
Hide. It's Ambush.
Just like Rush, you'll see the lights flicker, so stop and have a listen. You'll hear a terrifying and unpleasant scary sound indicating he's coming your way at a high speed. Find a place to hide and wait for him to pass by. But he's different from Rush. Once Ambush goes by, he'll go back, right from where he came from. But it won't end there. Ambush will come back again, and again, and again. So make sure to leave your hiding spot once he leaves, so you don't get kicked out, and get ready to get back in. He'll do this a couple of times, so keep listening to him until he leaves. He's a very dangerous monster and he normally kills a lot of people on their first runs when they're not aware of how he works. He'll normally show up through rooms 90 to 99, but there's a possibility he appears in room 6 and up. But the chances are very low, but it can still happen.
Oh my god! Addis! Ambush! In like room 2? Well, not room 2, I don't know what room this is.
He can also visit you more than one time, depending on how much bad luck you have on your side. Once you've done that, it's gonna be nothing but repeating everything you've learned, but having less and less time to hide in hiding spots. So make sure you time them right whenever you hear Rush or Ambush. You'll eventually reach room 100, but victory won't be that easy. Figure will show up one last time,
Alright, go hide.
so you'll have to run to the previous room and hide in a closet or hide under a bed. He'll check on every single hiding spot, so you'll have to do a heartbeat game. Make sure not to mess up, or it'll be all over. You cannot use revives in the final room, so you need to be very careful. Once you think he's far away from the spot that you're hiding, get out and run upstairs. You can skip this whole step if you just run upstairs when Figure's cutscene is playing. I learned this from JMT and it actually works. As scary as it can be, it saves you a lot of time and the risk of dying while hiding. Once you go upstairs, head to the elevator, your escape point. But it doesn't work just yet. You'll have to find a way of fixing it. There should be a room where you can use the key that you just found, in which it has a fuse box in it. It'll play a pattern showing you which numbers you need to turn on depending on the square. Make sure to turn on the switch with the number that it tells you. The monster won't come to this room, so you can take your time with this. You'll have to do this puzzle 3 times before you're finished. Once you're done, don't waste any time and run upstairs. Figure will chase you down, so there's no time to waste. Run to the elevator and escape. And congratulations! You beat the first chapter of Doors. Once you know how things work, it starts getting a little bit easier. It's a bit of a trial and error. But if you do play this with other people, you need to be aware that some things might happen sooner or weirdly. You'll have awkward scenarios to hide from Rush, and you'll have to look out for the Glitch monster, a monster I didn't mention while focusing the solo run. The Glitch is a monster that will catch you and jump scare you if your team leaves you behind. It won't kill you, but it'll deal a good amount of damage. It'll teleport you a little bit ahead to keep up with your teammates. Luckily, you get a speed boost when you're being left behind by your team, so it makes it easier to catch up. Chapter 2 will also be coming soon at some point, and from what I know, there might be a few new monsters and new mechanics, so we'll have to see how that works. But anyways, hopefully this video will help out those who are having trouble on beating this game, and yeah, if you're trying to go for it, best of luck. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!